So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Egypt against Borussia Dortmund.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Some really good ball movement. Zanetti picks it up out wide. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He's gone for goal! Off the post! Sanchez getting this one clear. Rice. Jorginho. And here's Mbappe. Jorginho. Jorginho! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's quick to get it clear again. Eze. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eze. Egypt are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's intervened well there. Rice. Borussia Dortmund deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get...
Shot, surely! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. It's a pretty loose pass. Egypt are looking to go forward now. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rodri. Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Rice. Jordi Alba is one whose deliveries we all know about. Jordi Alba. That's a decent clearance.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Levitt tries a shot! And he's there to get it away. Tchouaméni. Marquinhos. Zanetti. He is through here. The cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Taken back almost at once. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Rice. Van Dijk. Still away waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And claimed it back swiftly. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in, pings it across. Zanetti gets it clear. And here's Eze. Zanetti. And it's Rice. Lewandowski, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Nunez. That has ended up in no man's land. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we are back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Nice looking ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Jorginho. It's a good run down the right. And here's Jorginho. Zanetti. Aimed in towards the centre. Rice. Rodri. And it's Eze. They get a throw in. Donnarumma. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ball played for Nunez. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a promising position. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Jorginho. Eze. And still we await the first breakthrough. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rice. Nunez. That has not gone well. Rice. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Eze. Now he's got space here. Played into space out wide.
Substitution for Egypt, number 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Egypt perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Eze. Short changes him with that pass. Sanchez. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Decent chance! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
He's picked his way through. He is just caressing the ball. And he lines up across, climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rice. Looking for a runner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Egypt really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Substitution for Egypt, number 21.
Time for a change in personnel. And there's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Number 15, Vinicius Junior.
Into the last 5 minutes.
Duvan Zapata.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Kukçu. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Zanetti.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Rice. Now that looks a decent ball. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Egypt can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Egypt finding their passes. It's out for a goal kick. Cruyff. Pull it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van Dijk makes the interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's come to nothing. And that's put paid to a promising move. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Egypt controlling the possession in this early phase. Neatly clipped into space. Chance here to counter. Oh, no joy this time. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Sanchez. Oh, chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's a really well-measured ball. Deep cross. Terrific header. They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Egypt grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
And pull it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Mbappe running with the ball. And he's intervened well there.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a moment.
Mbappe! Goal! Egypt! And the comeback is complete. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Egypt go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's well positioned here, and he's there to belt it away. And here's Roberto Carlos. And across he gets big. Oh, taken with style. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Del chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And yes, it's him again. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Cruyff. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? And the through ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers. Oh no, what has happened here? Ambitious ball here. He's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. Deep into stoppage time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. Sanchez deals with that. And there's the end of the first half. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking to go deep. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, and again! Sticks it away! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Seedorf. Seedorf was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Saliba spots it and intercepts.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something. And a chance! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Just about up to the hour now. Eze. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Threads one in. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And it's Cruyff. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now that's well seen too. Some really good ball movement. He's in a great position here. Eze. Matches Nunes has created one goal already. And it's Rice. Neymar played out to the right. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. That's a throw.
Substitution.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Rice. He's gone for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Shot could be on. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Šeško actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Mbappe. Thinks one through. James. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vieira. Into the last quarter of an hour. Eze. Eze's cross. He's got full. Goal! Arsenal! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal take the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Stood up well to him there. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Good ball, good take.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually...
Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. What a header. flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
He's had a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
So now the difference is 3. Caught offside that time. Ruben Dias. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. Šeško. That's the end. Egypt pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Would the owner of a blue car parked outside the stadium gate kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away?